Let's go ahead and open some good cards this time. I think both of our previous seal pools, the rares were like, not so amazing. Alright. Ask and you will receive. This card's nuts. 6 mana, 7/6 trample, discover 5 on ETB. The Belligerent is a very good reason to go into blue, and it's nuts as well, right? It attacks, you create a treasure token. Until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. So you can chain this. Doesn't tell you how many, it's not like one. You can just keep going. I mean, obviously, if you hit your second land, you know, stop there, but just keep hitting spells, and you have the mana to cast it, you're there. Plus, it's a 5/5. It's pretty good for crew vehicle. I think Angel has potential just as a baseline 3/3 flyer for 3. And I think if you can activate the ability at the end, it just kind of goes nuts. Paladins, it's okay. It's fine. Braided Net is... I don't think this card's good. Every time I read it, I'm just like... maybe not. And Get Lost is something that I'm not thrilled about. 2 map tokens is a lot to give your opponent. You could always cast it against yourself to give yourself map tokens, but even then, like 2 mana for 2 map tokens against yourself, and then you're losing something. So, not a huge fan of Get Lost, but the rest of these are okay except for Net. Let's see what we have to work around with those cards. Pup is great. We have some flicker targets. Angel. Our white looks playable. We have the depth for it. We have a 1-drop. 2 1-drops, yeah. Okay. Blue. This card is so good. A good 1-drop. Got a lot of 1-drops in this field pool so far. I think Scout's very good as well. Double eaten by piranhas is pretty nuts. Okay. Dead weight. Bats. Double snail. So our black has our 2-drops. And double join the dead. That's pretty good. Okay. Not bad. Another braid. We can play it. It's common. Ooh, we have the raptor. I like this card. Yeah, our red looks great. Pretty nuts. 3 capybaras. I think this card's a very good 2-drop. Our green looks pretty good too. Jeez. Okay, I think we have a lot of options here of what we want to play. I'm going to entertain probably most of the colors. Yeah, it just gets a forest. Maybe. This is my favorite fixing in the set, or one of my favorite fixings, because it doesn't enter tapped, and then putting 2 1/1 counters late game is pretty relevant after you've gotten all your mana. Good. Dino's fine. Raptor's great. Pirate's great. I don't know what to feel about this card. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I don't know if we can pull off a 3-mana double black card and 2 of them in our deck. It's terrible, really. Yeah. I think you're right. I think it's very possible this is just a terrible card. But who knows? Somebody's gonna find a way to make it great. Maybe it'll be us. You want to play the angel. We don't have a lot of other life gain outside of it. But our white's pretty good. Our blue's also... I don't think this is bad. Actually a very good 2-drop. The real question is, do we want to do the Belligerent? Do we want to see the Belligerent in action? I think there's so many different ways I could build this seal pool. It's really what you guys want to see. We could certainly go Temur. We could go Naya. We haven't done Naya yet, where we cut the blue and we go with white, green and red. Or we could go Jund again. I think because we've already gone Jund, I would prefer to show something else. So it's up to you guys. I can make the blue work, or I can make the white work here. What do you guys want to see more? Any preferences? If we play white, you get to see the angel in action and some more pup. If we say blue, we're going to be playing Belligerent. You want to see Belligerent? Okay. Any other voters out there? Now is the time. Temur. Temur. Okay, so nobody wants to see the angel. Sad. We'll give you guys what you want. In that case, we get the siren. And play the door. I do want a bit of a more aggressive deck with this and lean cheaper. We don't have... I guess we do have Descend. I do want to hit Descend quickly to make all of these playable. And even this is playable. The flash on it is what makes it kind of like a battle trick. Eat something. Yeah. The angel's a reprint, but still. You haven't seen it in this set. Against these cards. Could be different. Piratas is fine. Card of course is great. Pretty good too. Wow. Like our 2-drops are very good. Artifact entered the battlefield under your control. It can attack, except most of the triggers for like treasures are after you've already attacked, so you're not going to be attacking. And I don't think we need a 3/3 blocker. That's not necessary. Play another Descend card if we want. We could try the Braided Net. We could try the Braided Net. I do not think this is a good card. I want to read it and make sure. Let's see if we're missing something here. Oh, thank you, Kazoo. You're 1 sub. The Braided Net enters the battlefield with 3 net counters on it. You remove a net counter. You tap a target non-land permanent. Its activated abilities can't be activated for as long as it remains tapped. So, that turn. Then, if you have another artifact and you pay 2, you can draw a card for each artifact you control. Then, put this back into my library. I mean, you could potentially draw a lot of cards off this. But we're already getting a lot of card value off of some other ways, like chart a course. I don't think we need to draw more cards here. It would feel really good when you hit something really big, and it's going to feel really bad when you hit something small late game. A 5-mana counter is rough. I'm going to leave that in the side for now. Got a 2/5 flyer for 5 mana. I don't think we're missing anything that I really want to run that we're not including. Misses maybe, I guess. Okay. Alright. 14 cuts, and probably it's more like 13 cuts since I'll probably run 16 lands again. So let's start taking this down. This is not necessary. We have dinosaurs. This is a 2-mana 3/3, basically. But would I rather have a 2-mana 2/3 that explored? Probably. You know, and the more I look at it, I mean, yeah, this is double red, but red could be a very light splash for us. We could have a 2-color base. What I'm talking about, how we're making choices on our early plays. We could have a 2-color base with blue and green, and then we're going to make red the lighter 3rd color, and that'll impact how we do our mana over here. Because of Braid, you don't have to cast early, so there is the option with this pool to run a more focused of 2-color deck with the red power. I'm going to keep that in mind. I think as much as I want the 4 power on this and the Descend, I think I'd rather have the Explore. Cut 2 of them for now. So we could have a turn 3 Belligerent. It doesn't have haste, so we're attacking in turn 4 with a 5/5. Is that big enough in this set? Turn 4 with a 5/5, you can still get blocked with by the Axe Jaw in green. I don't know if we need the ramp in that case. 1 extra turn's not going to make a huge difference. It's attacking. We don't have a way to make it explore with it in the air. Do we have a way to equip it up? We do. And a way to make it bigger? Okay. Never mind, we might run it. Flying Vigilance that we can make bigger is fine. That's true. We do have a ship. We could play the net card. I think I'm just going to cut a lot of this top end. Because with this, I mean, I want to hit a lot of spells that I can cast, because I'm not sure I can get that many attacks in with it. You don't think the Stomper's that good? 7/7's pretty big for 6 mana, so it's 1 power toughness above mana ratio, and it has a scry attached and an ability attached. I think that's usually okay, even at an expensive rate like 6 mana. But I mean, yeah, we have so many good early plays, like, we don't need these wrestlers probably. We don't need the puzzle door if we're gonna be cutting the Descend cards. Which means we don't need the mill. And we're pretty much almost there. Creatures, we got 15. 1 more cut, because I'm gonna cut a land. Removal, we got 2, 3, sort of 4. First tournament in like 12 years. Wow. Well, welcome back to Magic. It's a long time being away. I'm gonna... this red drop's so important if we're gonna run even split for the double at the top. I think I have to keep the Wanderglyph for my mana distribution purposes. So what, we're just cutting a scout? Or a siren? I guess we could cut a siren is fine. Enough creatures? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we want more green early and we want more blue early. We have one way to go get more green. Fixing. If I cut a forest, it makes the Bronodon more awkward. But I'm not worried about getting double green for up here. Even if I go down to 5 here, because this is technically the 6th. You know what? The more I look at it, the more I really do think my first intuition was right. So I think I'm going to bring the Siren back. I'm going to cut the 2-drop. This can be cast later. We're going to cut one of the mountains, and we're going to run so that we have 6 islands, 7 forests, so that we can hit the double early. And then we have 5 mountains. And then we have treasure on top of it, so... This is how I like it. 14 creatures. Let's go. Running Temur because you guys wanted to. I wanted to do Naya. Maybe we'll switch after a few games. But probably not. We'll just play this out. It'll be fine. If we lose, I'm gonna blame chat. No, I actually think Temur was probably the right combo with the Seal Pool. Yeah. Actually, the one thing I don't like about this hand is that it's 2 lands on the play. And so if we miss that 3rd land, it's gonna hurt. And we don't have a way to explore yet, but we're gonna keep it. I don't even care if we get the red land. It would be really nice to get the red land, but at this point, any 3rd land is fine. Swift. Let's hope next time we get a land. We can buy time with this, and OP's going slow. There it is. Right on curve. Right on time. I'm playing this out pre-combat. Yeah, they're tapped out, but it punishes them for casting spells on my turn, so I like to run that out as early as possible. They have some things they're doing over there. I don't really have a play, do I? They're not playing creatures out. My removal hand has no creatures to kill. I really wish this was a land so that we could run that out and get that going, but you can't have everything. Yes. Okay. We'll move to combat. They have the destroy target attacking creature or deals 4 damage to it. I'm sure of it. This do if they cast a spell on... Okay. I'm gonna play around it. it's pretty obvious that's probably what they're holding up. Yes, the 1/1 effect is actually really good. The fact that it loses all abilities, just stellar. And it's flash. Oh yeah, no, this can hit me as well. I mean, if I... But I'll take the 4 damage if it blows them out of the water. What are we doing here? They're still holding open the 4 damage attacking creature spell. I wish I knew if it was tapped or attacking. Does anybody know the wording of the white card that does 4 damage? Is it just tapped or just attacking and blocking? Anybody remember that wording? Makes a little bit of a difference here. I think it's... I don't think it's tapped. I think it's attacking or blocking. So, if I make a mistake here on that, well, try my best. Ooh, we got the attack trigger in. Let's go! Let's go! We're doing it! Oh. It was the exile one. I thought it was the other one. This would have gotten us anyway. But the good news is, they're still taking an outrageous amount of damage here. And we still get to play out our cards. I will play off the top of my library. Let's... Oh no! I wanted to hit a land. Oh, but we can ditch it. Let's ditch it to try and find a land and start stringing. I don't think they were having fun. I'm so sorry, OP. I think their deck had too many permanents that didn't add creatures to the board early, and then they just fell too far behind. Thank you, GG's. That's what happened there. Well, here is a really good example of one of the downsides of playing a 3-color deck. Normally, if I was playing only 2 colors, I would be able to mulligan this to get more action. But because I'm playing 3 colors, I cannot mulligan this. It has all my colors, and so I cannot risk it and turn it in. So this is something where I'm keeping a hand that if you had only 2 colors, maybe you could consider trying to go for more cards with a better curve out. But here, I'm just gonna play it safe and make sure I have my colors. Yeah, yeah. The trick to playing 3 colors well is the mulligan is so important. It really is. And becoming better at mulliganing a 3-color deck is an art, and it's different than mulliganing a 2-color deck. Yep, that's a good card. Alright. So this... They both crew. If I have 5 mana next turn, it's better. So next turn I might play both of these depending on what they do instead of the Belligerent, but we'll see. Or I might play this and then hold open Staggering Size. Yeah, that's super sus. Ooh. There is a 3-mana blue counter spell. You have to pay 4? I can't remember, it's a new set. Okay. I'm gonna attack in. That's where we're starting here. And I'm going to try and fork a counter. And I'm gonna try and fork it with staggering size. Because I don't care if these trade. Really. And if they don't trade, okay, great. But if they want to counter this, I still have a really good follow-up. This is how we're playing around their counter. Here it comes. This does not play around the tapped destroy creature. I think it's a counter. Because they're taking a lot of time to think whether that's worth countering. Get lost! That's a rare. I wasn't gonna play around that. Okay. Let's go. No counter for one white. Oh, it was fine. It wasn't a bad blowout. Don't worry, guys. That was totally fine. Everything was good there. Deals damage equal to its power. Not a fight. A bite. Kind of want land, though, right? I mean, if I keep this on top, I guess I could explore for one and hope I hit another land. Yeah, that's fine. I was trying to decide how desperately I wanted to keep drawing some more lands, but I think we have, luckily, based on their bad removal, we have some ways to have 2 shots at drawing, or at least 1 extra shot at drawing a land. I'm gonna do this. I can't bottom that. Or graveyard it. Can't. So, what we're gonna try and do is blow them up here, because we have 2 instant speed things that are pretty sweet. And we have vigilance, so... yeah, this is fine. Because now we can have the mana to, I guess we don't want to explore again. Yeah. We'll use explore next turn. Maybe. They have a lot of cards. I don't think we're necessarily winning at the moment. Not losing, but... would like a little bit more go. Maybe we'll do this. Yeah. Okay. All right. Play it slower. Please land. So good here. Unless they have a bunch of bounce. Then it's so bad. I need land. They're somewhere. We'll get to them, don't worry. Okay. Can we crew through this? We can crew through this. Take 3 if I do this. Fine. We gotta get some card value going. We did get our land though. We dug deep enough. Now we're gonna get nothing but lands, courtesy of Arena. Oh, that's super sus. They have a destroy blocking creature thing. I'm gonna take it all. I can't afford to lose this at the moment. I do need to get the value off of it by attacking if I can possibly help it. If that means taking an extra 2 this turn. Our life total is not in a good place. Oh, yeah. It's pretty good value. They're gonna tap down the raptor and now I can't crew. Oh, they didn't do that. They're looking for more creatures. Okay. See? They whiff? Alright. I'm not gonna play the land, because if I get a land here, I want to continue casting my spells. I will crew to start. We'll attack. Because this is instant speed, I'm very confident that if they go for the double block, we're just fine. They did not. Alright. Let's hit a bunch of creatures to be able to block here. There's the land. Brick. Chart a course. Okay, that's relevant. Are we dead? Hold open strike, we're not dead. Probably in a better spot. Then we're drawing sky. Is that what I want to be drawing? Yeah, I have to strike now because of my raptor. I agree, Kazoo. But the thing is if I can equip the Siren and they can't deal with it, they have 1 card left in hand, my Siren blocks everything and then I get to draw a different card next turn. And, I mean, I guess I would only take 4 the other way, or go down to 6. 2 life left. That's risky. I'm gonna do this. It's risky. It is the risky play. This is definitely the risky play. But I do feel like I need a little bit more action, and that these are untapping. And so I think we can stabilize as long as we don't die this turn. And it's risky because if they bounce or anything, we're dead this turn. So we are conceding to if they have a bounce or any interaction here, we're just done. Not it. Are we holding? Ooh. It's difficult. The longer they wait, the more I think maybe we're holding. They're fishing. Okay, they're gonna try and deal one more damage. They have treasure map. That's a good card. Yeah, okay. We're holding at 1. Are they dead? $17. I need to do 2 extra. 1 extra. Does Caves do it? Caves does it, right? As long as that's not a bounce. Again, this is... Oh no! Our raptor is petrified. Okay. I did catch that in time, but... that was almost a really big oopsie. Unfortunately, we played a land. So that's quite good. You can stay. Through from the raptor. Why does it want to do that? Oh, they've had enough? I see. I didn't think I was playing that slowly. I mean, it was a little slow, but... get my mana right. GG. I mean, we had another creature coming out. We had 3-4 blockers. We could maybe hold open... no, we didn't have enough mana to hold open the final strike, but I feel like we were in a good spot. Deck's good. This set's fun. I'm liking this set more than WoW. Of course, Kazoo, you would know how much I really hated WoW. Yeah, I have no idea what they had in their hand, but I think they just saw that we had 4 cards in our hand and we were starting to get cards off the top of our library, and it's just... if they didn't have a way to push through and they knew it in their deck, yeah, I think that was an okay scoop. Looks good. I don't like that this is a tap land. But we don't have anything else to do on turn 2, so it's fine. We're gonna get... map token. Getting this raptor out on turn 3 is insane. MVP raptor. Also, the Belligerent's been pretty cool. I'm glad we were able to actually show off how cool that card is. I mean, even if it dies in the first combat, it's like... okay, swing in for 5, trade off, and then get 2 or 3 more cards. Sounds good. OP, you there? I think we're still in. Hopefully they didn't lose connection. Kinda wanna play this hand, it looks nice. Oh, they're there. Maybe they're back. Right. Let's go. I'm gonna play the tap land and crack the map. They could have a spell here. Right. No more lands, please. Really was hoping that was a 1/1 counter so that we could have a 2/2 flyer. Yeah, I think we just go with Raptor. Be able to do 2 things next turn, it's fine. A Braid is unfortunate if they kill that right now, because they probably will. They're looking at it. Oh. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Right. Well. Guess it doesn't matter what color we play. They'll crew the minecart. Does this get a treasure for blocking? No. Alright, well. Let's bash. Hey, you made it! Nice! And the woot! Oh, awesome. There was some temptation to go ahead and just be mana efficient and do this even though they didn't block, but because we had the draw too, I was hoping to hit a 2-drop I could play, which I didn't. They'll get their treasure, it's fine. They're obviously trying to ramp up to do something big, and our hand is pretty good against that, so I don't think that's going to work out so well for them, but we'll see. Maybe they have something amazing. That is amazing! I will be killing that. Strike. Next turn. Or we're not. Or we'll eaten by piranhas in combat when I think they're trading, if they block. Pretty good. Right. Did not block. Guess I missed 1 point of damage here. Oh well. It does not matter. But they're tapped out. This is safe. This is a must kill. It explores at the beginning of your combat. That's all you need to know. And it's 4 mana, 4/4 on top of it. And then you can have it become a copy of another creature you control until the turn. So like, if something that's flying, it gets flying. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And we're still holding open. Nice little trick. I don't think we should ping ourselves for 4 just to get rid of the minecart treasure. Yeah, they're having to stay back. This is perfect. This is what we wanted. Right. This gives trample. We're just dead here, right? I guess they could have a staggering size of their own or something. We'll lead here. Because if they don't have a response, I'm going to play out a 4/3. Not cycling. Okay. I mean, I guess we could have given it Menace. That matters at this point. I rather I liked playing it safer where we get eaten by piranhas held open. In fact, do I still want to hold? Nah. Can't do both. Okay. Pressure. Probably gonna win. This Temur deck is pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good too. Take care of Menace. Let's see, where are we at here? Discover 4. Gonna have to go for a double block. Block. Take 1. Yep. Nom 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 nom. Please don't be a land. We're running 16 lands! What was this? Okay. Big. Okay. Well, if stabilized. Oh. What does this cost? 6. 1, 2, 6. Can do both. I'm gonna discover pre-combat here, I think. Trying to think of what I have to hit. That's a great hit. Does it give trample? Okay. Good game. Did they just good game me early? Were they just that person? Were they good gaming me because I was playing too slow, or were they good gaming me because they thought they had me won? I don't think I missed lethal, did I? Oh. Yeah, but they didn't know I was holding open piranhas. I did miss lethal, but they didn't know I was holding open piranhas. Yeah, okay, you're right. I did miss lethal. But still, the good game, like, they didn't know I was holding open that spell. I didn't technically have lethal from what they could see. So. Alright, because this deck is fun and I'm actually enjoying it, let's play at least one more game. Thank you for the good game. Like I said, I'm sleep deprived. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. And so I'm playing pretty well for 2 hours of sleep as far as I'm concerned. Human token. I don't think this is a real player. No fun. I'm gonna keep it. So this is also one of these situations when you're running 3-color lands decks that this is one of the last things you want to see, right? But because we have 2 3-drops that are playable and are actually quite good, and one of them can technically maybe draw another land, plus removal if we get to it, it's an okay keep. It's a little slow, but it's an okay keep. Yeah, no, I think this is a bot. And from my experience, bots have broken decks because they didn't make their deck, and it's like uber constructed synergy. Like when you're playing human token, they're gonna do exactly what's designed to do most of the time. Look how fast they're playing. The speed of the computer can't keep up with it. Okay. So we don't have our red land yet. We have choices to make. We can trade off our Brontodon. And then chart a course and hope we hit a red land. Or we can just play out the river guide and hope we hit a land there and then trade off after. It's less, I guess it's higher upside to maybe do this. But if we hit like a 2-drop, that would have been better. We did hit a land, but not a red one. Tax. Looking good on the board. We're 2 plays away from that if we draw a land. Unlucky. Yeah, we're just gonna chart a course and discard one. So, eaten by piranhas safer. I'm gonna probably take 4 or 5 this next turn. But I want a better blocker for their 1/1 death touch since I don't want to lose either of these creatures to it. So that's why I'm gonna play that way. Probably have a trick. See it. Cool. Nice. Discarding a braid. The computer is discarding a braid, everybody. There is a red land if we had a treasure. It's scry. That'll do. Yeah. Let's keep the raptor too. It's greedy because it means we can only single cast for a few turns, but it's fine. I'll offer the trade. Did they program the computer to card check? Yeah, like I said, when you play a VIP or like a human token, they have literally like it's a constructed deck to the max. Trample. So disgusting. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't do both. Just do anything? Let's go ahead and... This is... Because it has 1/1 counters, the Eaten by Piranhas is not as good on it. So that's why I'm killing that way, and we're way too far behind to consider attacking, so we're not attacking. Wonder if the computer has a removal spell off the top. It's so painful because I'm going to eat it next turn. I mean, we can go down to 2. Oh, they have the trick to do the 2 extra? Here we go. Here we go, constructed. Abrade. There you go. They discard the Abrade because their deck had 2. This is not a realistic sealed pool. Bots cheating. Oh, it was fun though. Can we try and play one more? Let's see if we can get a real opponent with a real deck. Is red the best color? I think red's very good, yes. Arena did say Temur's too strong. We have a real person this time now. This is not one of the lands I want to see in my opening hand. This is a very risky keep, and it's risky because this is a turn 3 chart, of course, not a turn 2 cave, and there's no guarantee we have a turn 3 Brontodon either. I mean, we don't have... This is our best guaranteed turn 3 play. But it's got the card that does the stuff. Straw land. Straw any land would be great. That is true. Dr. Rob is notorious for pulling constructed sealed pools. That's terrible. Guess it doesn't matter. Where is our land? Okay. A little late, bud. Needed you last turn. What is our best play at this point? A lot of pressure. We can't block the 4-3 till we get the Brontodon on the board. Gonna go here. Oh, you heard us talking about you. Quite good. Okay. Risky. Any trick, and this is out the window, but again, I'm not really in a situation to do anything different there. Okay, at least that wasn't a trick. I'll trade these. Trade that too. Actually, I'll trade that first. Nope, it's just gonna explore twice. Ouch. Can I afford for that to become a 5-5? They're tapped out. It's a safe double block. Right. We can Piranhas the Raptor. Then we just have to deal with 3-3. Creatures aren't exactly big enough here. Is something I'm noticing at the moment. I'm gonna do this right now because if I don't, it'll ping me for extra damage. Not quite to trumping yet. It's close. Alright, we have to chart a course here. I was hoping to hit land. I did not. I'm gonna hit land now, though. So they have a trick. There is the +1/+1 that costs 2 mana and white, but I do think white might be their splash color. Go for the triple block. Could be a braid. Eat. Bounce. Jump. Bounce. Jump. Help is coming. Okay. How big that capybara is, and it's not even buffed yet. Oh, that is help coming. How exciting. Might be too late, but we're gonna do it all the same. Ah! Alright. That was huge, yes. Huge. Then we're gonna drop a 7/7 next turn and hope that they can't go wide enough. In fact, I think I want to do this. They can activate this immediately, yes? What do I want to do here? We're not going to be attacking anytime soon. They're holding open something. Quick can move around. Okay, so yeah, if this loses its ability, it's not a threat at all. They're pretty close on the capybara, but I mean, we're big. It doesn't add to the defense, so I think we're okay. I worry more about them going wide since we're so low on life at the moment. That's really the bigger concern here. I'm just wondering if I have time to do this instead of holding open the removal and doing that now. I'm gonna play it risky and play out the Belligerent. It's risky because it doesn't add to my board, and they could have something with haste maybe, or make things not be able to block. Yeah. I can still crew and block. It's the plus side. The perfects! The perfects! A braid got me again. We're not dead yet. We just die if I... Maybe. Maybe I'll just die next turn, we'll see. So this is what it's come to. This is what we're doing. The power of a braid is real. We are gonna have to chump here. Okay. I like that we get a scry off this. Really good. Can't activate it immediately, but it's still very good on this board. The braid's just safer. I'm gonna take the removal first and then the creature second, given our precarious situation. Vigilance, right? Poke. I can't believe they killed our Belligerent. Like, that was the whole reason why we kept that start hand. I guess we could have done this, couldn't we have? 2, 3, 4, 5. But then it makes this worse. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Maybe we should have made that bigger. Maybe we should still do that. Okay, that was a mistake. Guess that I haven't slept. We're okay. Yes, yeah, no. A braid's just really good. In a pretty crazy way. I think we're still okay. Are we dead yet? I need to do this turn, don't I? Oh, that's not what I want to do. I was tapping you to attack. Wah! Arena, don't do that to me. Are we holding? They can move it. We're trading. We're holding. We're gonna have to trade off our 2/2. No. Oh, no, we won't. That's gonna be good. Be okay. We're dead to a trick. I'm not gonna double block or anything. Sounds good. Okay. Terrible. Problem is if I activate that, it comes in tapped. Whereas we can stay stabilized the way we are. I don't think I want to discover 4 because then I can't do the activated ability, but maybe I don't even want to do that. Although it is a 7/7. Lots of options here. Can I do this at instant speed? Yes, I can. Okay, that's what we're doing. As long as this doesn't die, and if they target it, we're gonna do it in response. We're dead to removal. Any removal at all. That doesn't kill us. We have staggering size. That does not kill us. Oh, they should have gone to face. Why didn't they go to face? Face with this, can't they? Second chance at life here. They're making equipment. I didn't mind that. I'm still trading either way here. Why would they attack with this? I'm very confused. Yeah. This was not a very good draw. I'm gonna actually discover here. I want permanents to add to the board for safety or spells that remove. Like that. Very good. Okay. Let's go. Was it 4 lands in a row? Oh, for them? Yeah, maybe. They're probably running 17 lands. Ugh. We don't have lethal, do we? No. I'm just gonna go with the 2 that can attack in. To push more damage this turn. Yeah, no, we didn't deserve to win this game. That was a unfortunate series of events. They could still win here. I'm not saying we won. It's possible they could win this. There are cards that do 2 damage to face, like the one they played. So we'll see. Yeah, it's a good lesson. Yeah, that's a cool card. Look, and we got to see one more cool card. Yeah, I like this card a lot. It's very nice. Okay, well, just put them out of their misery. Okay, well, we didn't deserve it, but we won anyway. I'm gonna call that the stream for now. There is a very good chance I'm coming back at 9 p.m. and doing a second stream. So, and that's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you want to watch more then, you can check back. I can't make any promises. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. Like I said, I only got 2 hours of sleep last night. So, pretty tired. But I also want to play because I'm actually enjoying this set. So, thank you everybody for coming out and watching the stream.